Super spiced, sizzling beef satay sticks. Oh, there is so much flavor here, guys. And then a creamy, peanutty satay sauce that's really easy to make from scratch. This is my ultimate beef satay. So before we get going on anything, let's chit chat about beef. So for this one, I prefer one of the more tender cuts of beef because we're just going to do like a quick sear. So either a ribeye, so I've got ribeye today. You can see there's a nice little layering of fat, which you guys know by now, I love the fat. You could go with a leaner cut, like an eye fillet if you like, or even a sirloin or a strip loin, so many different options, but make sure you're going with a tender cut of beef, not a secondary cut like brisket or something like that. Okay, so I've just cut these into cute little cubes. I don't know, what's that, about like 3 centimeters, you know, around about. Now that's going to go into my bowl. Now this beef gets some special treatment with a marinade so jam-packed full of flavor. We're going to start off with a little bit of garlic first of all, some ground coriander, some ground cumin, a little dash of turmeric. This is going to give us like color as well as some fragrance as well. And then I'm going here for some dark sweet soy sauce. This is gonna kind of add a little bit of sugar to the mix, which is gonna help our beef caramelize and get that, you know, really good searing thing happening on the outside, and also give it, you know, a little bit of saltiness as well. And then a little bit of extra salt here too. Touch of oil here as well. Mix that together. Now I'm gonna let that beef hang out with those spices for a little bit while we make our very simple peanut satay sauce. So for this one, I need a little bit of oil into a saucepan. And then I'm gonna go in with some Thai red curry paste. This is gonna be like the kind of aroma and fragrance and spiced base of our satay sauce. It's got, you know, all the good things like chili and lemongrass and galangal, but we don't have to chop them up. So it makes it super simple. Now, whenever you're using a Thai curry paste, you do wanna let it sizzle a little bit in that oil, just to release all those flavors. Now I'm gonna add in some coconut milk. And my little secret for satay sauce, and this comes directly from my mum, is crunchy peanut butter. That's right, the crunchy peanut butter, you know, instead of just using peanuts, the crunchy peanut butter adds some saltiness, some sweetness, all the, you know, the good things. So don't be a food snob here until you try it out. And then I am also gonna add some roasted peanuts. So I just roasted these in a pan and then just ground them up with my mortar and pestle. And this is where you can really adjust the thickness of the satay sauce to how you like it, because these guys are gonna thicken everything up. So I just like to sort of sprinkle a little bit in, have a look. I think I like things a little thicker, so I'm gonna add a little bit more. And that is looking pretty good to me. Next up, I'm gonna add some seasoning. So I wanna go in with some fish sauce and some sugar. All right, so that is smelling so good. Wow, how easy is that? Literally just the easiest satay sauce ever. Okay, so leave that alone. Let's get going on our beef satay sticks. So always a good idea to soak your bamboo skewers in some water first of all. It just stops them from burning when you're cooking them on, you know, in your pan or on the barbecue. And you just wanna simply take yourself some cubes of beef and thread that on there. 3 or 4 pieces is good. I like sort of little cute ones rather than like big, hefty ones. And also it means that you're able to control the cooking of the beef a lot better, because I want to be able to cook the beef through before the spices and everything burn on the outside. So you don't want pieces that are too big and chunky. All right, so our cute little spiced skewers are ready to go. Now, you could do this on an outdoor barbecue. I'm just gonna do this on an indoor grill plate. And even though we did put some oil on our beef sticks, I am gonna oil this up a little bit more. And now I'm gonna get our beef sticks sizzling. Now, you'll only need like a minute or so on each side before you start to see some beautiful color. So I'll turn this guy over and look at that. I love that kind of spiced char. So cool. All right, so get these turned, and you want each like side to get a nice little sear on it. All right, so these are looking and smelling so amazing right now. All right, now It is beef, so I do like to give these a little bit of a rest as they come off. So as they look like they're done, I'll pop them onto a tray here and just let them rest a few minutes. All right, so these guys, I mean, I can't wait any longer. I'm gonna get these out onto my plate. And then just for like some color and also a bit of like pop of freshness, I love to have like a little sprinkling of red onion here and some cucumber, just a few little coriander leaves. And there you go, friends. That is a very easy satay sauce that you can make at home, plus the most deliciously spiced beef skewers. Should we get in there, have a look? I think we should. All right, and now I definitely need a big dip in here. I need as much sauce as possible. That's the way I like to roll. Oh, look at that. Oh, I wish you guys could smell all the spices right now. Oh, so good. Okay, that is such a huge flavor, like all those spices and then that creamy peanutty sauce, and that beef is so tender. Just eyeing off the whole plate. That would be, I've already double dipped in the sauce, so no one else can have any now. Yep.